You ever wanted your own personal flamethrower? Well, you might get your wish. The folks at Ion Productions are getting ready to launch something called the XM42 hand fire spewing product.
Wow.
According to Engadget, this company has launched an Indiegogo page, or is planning to launch an Indiegogo campaign for a personal and portable flamethrower that would allow people to acquire one for the low price of $700. $700. Now, there are different prices, of course. You can get a aluminum or colored powder coat one for about $800. Oh, nice. So in case you wanted to go with a different color, right, while you're burning things. Fascinating. Now, what it would do is that it's reportedly capable of shooting a column of 87 octane flame up to 25 feet. You know, because you want to burn things 25 feet away from you. Because you wouldn't, right?
What purpose does this serve other than potentially making you really popular at a cookout? Like, you know what I mean? Like, hey, I got the burgers. Well, I can save us some time. Outside of that, like there's no practical purpose to this.
Well, according to their website, it says you can clear weeds, melt snow, and combat insects and other pests from 25 feet away with a burning hot column of death.
The insects are just gonna, that seems like such a weird way to handle a bug problem that's not gonna work out the way you want it to. You're gonna end up with like a burnt down tree or something.
You're gonna end up with burnt down trees or flaming bees trying to sting you.
Yeah, they're not gonna be happy at all.
No, of course not.
And clearing out weeds, I mean, all right, that's just a recipe for disaster, I would say. Snow? Really? That's this seems like such an inefficient tool. That's just, I mean, this just goes down like a bunch of people that are like, looks really cool, and I'm really cool if I have one of these. I don't see any practical purpose for this tool.
Well, they say that it's simple to use and has an endless possibility for entertainment and utility. So they pointed out already that it's there for mainly for entertainment. Like, hey, look at me. I can roast marshmallows from 25 feet away.
Right.
Roast it or completely incinerate it. It all depends.
Yeah, and I mean, 25 feet. I mean, let's say you're at a cookout and there's a lot going on. There's a lot that can happen within 25 feet. You know, you might decide it's time to roast a marshmallow. Little Jimmy might decide it's time to chase the basketball, and disaster might happen.
And now you have little Jimmy who's bald with third-degree burns.
Right, exactly. I mean, this isn't... this is not going to go... I'm not buying this as a holiday gift for anybody. I'll say that. It's not on my wish list either. I can think of... $700 can buy me a lot of records. A lot of them. And I'd rather be able to spin my vinyl, which is, again, a very inefficient tool in a lot of ways. I acknowledge that, but I like the way it looks. I like collecting it, and I think it is more sensible than a flame. What's it called again? A flame arm, or what's the actual name?
It's a flamethrower, but it's just been described in this article as a hand fire spewing product.
Hand fire spewing product. That's the technical scientific term.
No, it's not. But
no, it works. We'll take it.
We'll take it. Yes, it is a firearm. Literally. Now, for those of you who might be watching or listening to this and thinking, that can't be legal. Come on. Flamethrowers aren't legal. Well, apparently, at least according to their website, they say that it is legal in most states. Except for California, because California, liberals, always going up against your Second Amendment rights to shoot flaming death.
Well, not just that, but I mean, a state like California, I mean, because like we put it out in the last story, there's a place that has a problem with droughts and so forth. I think a flamethrower may not be a good thing to have in desert or desert-like conditions. It's not a good thing to have anywhere, but
Well, yeah, according to California, they say unlicensed possession of any non-stationary and transportable device designed or intended to emit or propel a burning stream of combustible or flammable liquid a distance of at least 10 feet. So if you were 9 feet, you'd be okay. Is a misdemeanor punishable by up to 1 year in prison. However, you could get a license from your local fire marshal.
Oh, wonder
So,
how hard those are to obtain.
Hope springs eternal in California.
Or it burns eternal.
Even better. Even
Hope
better.
burns eternal. Yeah. You'd think they would just have an outright ban. You think like them in Arizona and you think they would just be like, look, we get enough. We get some forest fires on our own here, okay? We don't need anything else.
Well, maybe they
Sorry.
tried, but those conservatives, those Republicans that love the Second Amendment, perhaps they were like, hey, no, it's my God-given freedom to own a flamethrower.
Yeah, I got to get the next. This is cooler than. Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get the fascination. And yeah, it is sad that something like this is. You have people that all over the country, abortion access and access to women's health is shrinking every day. Internet access is still an issue here. We still have food deserts. In a country with as much wealth as ours, we have food deserts where some people's only option is a McDonald's. Yet, you can own a flamethrower so you can do your best impression of Pyro from the X-Men, who, by the way, wasn't even an exciting character. If they had a device that would turn me into the Juggernaut, I might be like, okay, that's kind of cool. I might pay $700 for that. But
Right, well.
just playing with fire, come on. You can have a match and like a little thing of hairspray and do something kind of similar.
Yeah, and you know, to kind of push back a little bit, you know, for those people in the food deserts, why don't they just get a flamethrower and start flaming roadkill?
There you go. But I mean, that might be. I think you might take a lot of the meat out right away.
Yeah.
You would have to make
Also
sure
might
it
be a
wasn't
health hazard.
25. Yeah, I'd say so.
But options. I'm really pushing it because, you know, I think it's kind of cool.
It's all about liberty. It's all about liberty. You have the liberty to have a 25-foot fireball that can potentially kill a possum for you to eat. America.
There's nothing more American than that.